Hello guys, my name is October, and today, as you can see by the title, we will be discussing Shisui Uchiha in this video. Now before I discuss why I think Shisui is an overrated character in the Naruto franchise, I'd like to say I do understand why people think Shisui is a great character and deserves more screen time in the manga and anime, especially with the current poll for which character will get a manga adaptation. He is a ghost of a character who is said to be very powerful during his time as a ninja, with one of the better genjutsus that we see in the series. Also, because of, well, this.
I rule everything here. Turn to dust!
However, there is also this. Now in this video, I will be using strictly canon material, as I have seen videos on other Naruto subjects of people talking straight headcanon, so we will try our best to stay absolutely out of headcanon land. With that being said, I will be using the Naruto episodes that shows Shisui versus Donzo due to the fact that Shisui gets off screen in the manga, as well as statements from the Itachi light novel, strictly because that is considered canon and it gives a better background of what actually happens to Shisui. First, I do want to talk about the scaling for Shisui. However, there was little to go on due to the limited screen time in the manga. It is pretty much the consensus, however, that Shisui scales above 12-year-old Itachi, who's considered the strongest in the Uchiha clan at the time. Shisui is also one of the few who has unlocked the Mangekyo, thus putting him in a higher echelon in comparison to his fellow clan members. This includes Fugaku, who was being considered for Hokage at the time with the likes of Orochimaru and Minato. However, with this being said, Fugaku, based on the lack of statements and feats, it's hard to scale up to the other two candidates, but he's at least Kage level based on his potential for the position. This would mean that both Shisui and Itachi are at this level or above it. In the fourth data book, it states that Shisui is adept at using fire, wind, and lightning style, as well as yin release. The visual prowess that Shisui uses is the ocular jutsu known as Kodo Matsukami, which gives the user the ability to simulate and manipulate one's intentions without their knowledge, as stated by Ao. However, we never get to see the use of Shisui's jutsu for himself, but rather from Donzo and Itachi later in the manga. In Donzo's case, he was able to manipulate the intentions of Mifune during the 5 Kage summit. In this panel, Ao uses the Byakugan in order to see that Donzo's using Shisui's eye, as he can tell by the chakra color in Donzo's right eye and arm. Here, Ao also states that he also had to fight Shisui a handful of times, yet neither of them died, so take that however you want. We also see Donzo use his jutsu, and based on my interpretation of the text, the eye that Donzo uses does not have the same cooldown time as the eye that Itachi uses on himself, as Ao has heard or seen the jutsu prior to this. Next, the left eye Shisui is used by Itachi on himself in order to break out of the control of Kabuto's Edo Tensei, as an order from the Kodo Matsukami is to protect the leaf. This one, however, shows the use of eye contact in the panel, as well as the mention of the 10-year cool-off period. Shisui is also referred to as Shisui of the Body Flicker or Shisui the Teleporter. Now, I won't get into what I think those differences are in this video, just know that Shisui is renowned for his speed and ocular genjutsu, which his original use was to prevent Fugaku from going through with the coup d'etat, but you know, we all know how that ended, right? Now that I have talked about how strong Shisui is, I'm going to talk about why I think he sucks. Six had mentioned this in the stream that I saw, but I always thought the same thing as well, and that this man gets smoked by Donzo in every iteration of the encounter between them. In Naruto Shippuden, I know it's not the manga because he gets off screen by Donzo, but Donzo rushes Shisui and essentially one-shots him in order to steal his eye. In Naruto Ninja Storm fight, also not canon, Shisui gets jumped by 4 Anbu and Donzo while using the Susanoo and still loses. In the Itachi light novel, which is considered canon, right? It is considered canon. Shisui was poisoned by bugs from the Amurabe clan, which allows Donzo to steal his eye. Kind of similar fashion to the game scene minus the Susanoo, okay? In canon material, Shisui has shown no feats that really prop him up above other statements from a few people to say that he was a strong shinobi, essentially. This is what makes him a garbage character. I think Kishimoto could have done more to show us his actual potential as a shinobi and have him live up to the feats mentioned. However, because there's no information that is shown, he's kind of a nass character. How does a Kage level character who's extremely fast and have one of the strongest genjutsu get murked by Donzo, no Sharingan arm, then just kill himself? I just think Kishimoto could have given more backstory to Shisui that we could have used to better scale him or get more information from him. This makes him kind of a fodder character in my opinion. If you like Shisui, that's fine. This is not a video of me shitting on Shisui, just more of a critique of how he was written versus the hype he receives in the community. I did a lot of research for this video, including using videos from others in the community to reach my overall consensus on Shisui. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If not, subscribe and like. Regardless, I don't care. Maybe I will do a video that you'll enjoy in the future. Have a great day. I'm out of here. Once again, this is October. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.